Alright, now to do the trig ratios and the unit circle, you need your unit circle, and if you print it out from your coursework, you see that it can be, your angles can be in degrees and they can also be in radians. So you have your corresponding degrees in radians, and you also have points around the circle. And those points correspond to coordinates on that particular circle. You have an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. Your x-coordinate corresponds to your cosine, and your y-coordinate corresponds to your sine. So we're going to use all of that information to get our answer. All right, so the first thing you have, like in number 1, you have sine of 11 pi over 6. So what you want to do is look on your unit circle and find 11 pi over 6. 11 pi over 6 happens to be, the point on the unit circle happens to be the square root of 3 over 2, 1/2, negative 1/2. All right, so given my point, my cosine of 11 pi over 6 would be the square root of 3 over 2, and my sine would be negative 1/2. So here, since the trig ratio, I'm just dealing with sine, I'm just looking for the sine of 11 pi over 6. Okay, my pen doesn't want to act right. Maybe it's tired. Alright, so the sine of 11 pi over 6 is just going to be equal to negative 1/2. And that would be my answer. Alright, moving on to the next one, we have the cosecant of pi. So we're going to look on the unit circle again, and we're going to find out what are the coordinates of pi. The coordinates would be 1, 0, meaning the cosine would be, cosine of pi is 1, and the sine of pi is 0. Now, the cosecant, the trig relationship would be 1 over sine. So I'm going to rewrite this as 1 over sine of pi. Alright, so I have 1, and then 1 sine of pi is 0. So 1 divided by 0 actually is undefined. Alright, so my answer for number 3 would be undefined. For number 5, I'm looking at the tangent of 180. So I'll look on my unit circle for degrees this time. I'm looking for 180 degrees. And I see that my point is 1, 0. Alright, tangent is equal to sine over cosine. So I have sine of 180 divided by cosine of 180. Alright, so the sine is equal to 0 and the cosine is equal to 1. And 0 over 1 is equal to 0. And number 7 is asking me for the secant of 7 pi over 6. So I use my unit circle again, and I find out where 7 pi over 6 is. I find out the point. The point is negative square root of 3 over 2, comma, negative 1/2. Now, secant is equal to 1 over cosine. So this would be 1 over cosine of 7 pi over 6. Alright, so 1 divided by, and 7 pi over 6, the cosine of that would be negative square root of 3 over 2. Now, when we have this whole number divided by a fraction, when I multiply by the reciprocal, so we actually have negative 2 divided by the square root of 3. We never leave a radical in the denominator. We have to rationalize it by multiplying by the square root of 3, both top and bottom. So this becomes negative 2 square root of 3 divided by 3. Alright, let me see. I'm going to draw some lines so that you can kind of make out what goes with what, because I know it's starting to look a little jumbled. Alright, so this goes with this. Alright. The next one we're going to do is the cosine of 0. So if we go and look at the unit circle, at 0, our point is 1, 0. Alright, so if we're looking for just the cosine, so the cosine, we're just going to be looking for the cosine of 0, and the cosine happens to be 1. Alright, so we're done with that one. And the last one is the cosecant of pi over 6. Again, we want to look on our unit circle and find where pi over 6 is. Pi over 6, the actual point is square root of 3 over 2, 1/2. Alright, so it's asking us for the cosecant. The cosecant is 1 over sine. So 1 divided by the sine of pi over 6, which is equal to 1 divided by 1/2. And when you multiply by the reciprocal, it is equal to 2. And that is a 1/2. Alright. So this is how you would use your knowledge of your trig ratios and your unit circle to get your angle measures, or to get your answers.